Good afternoon, all of you. I am Vikramjit Singh from class 12, and today I am here to present my presentation, What Will Life Be Like in India in 2050? Before we start, guys, let me ask you a simple question. How we have been able to interact with each other in our daily life? This is just because of science and technology. So today, I am going to discuss about these topics. Methods to virtual and mixed reality, providing uniquely interactive educational experiences. Next, we have e-learning. Many of the students who want to learn and study but cannot do so because they cannot afford high fees of top institutions. Not only more efficient than classroom learning, but it is highly affordable as well. Coming to the next topic, we have entertainment. So, entertainment can distract you from stress-causing factors in your life. So, let's start about robot servants. So, as we all know, housewives are treated as servants. They have to wash clothes, do dishes, and take care of their children. And most of the time, they do these activities. But we are talking about future. In future, they will have plenty of time to enjoy their life. And all these works will be done by robot servants. Coming next, we have virtual reality. Your flat screen TV may represent the epitome of entertainment right now.
Developing to develop is the journey of nation. I to we or mind to art is the key of Mission 2050. Good morning all of you. Today I am here to share my vision of 2050 and how science and technology will impact it. First of all, let's quickly discuss the content of this PPT. At the first point, I am going to discuss my vision of Vision 2050. And the second note, we are going to discuss change in lifestyles and new technologies that will enter our life. On the third note, the most important aspect, education, and the fourth one is artificial intelligence. Including to this, I will also be discussing healthcare. Vision 2050. My Vision 2050 involves two objectives. Fast catch-up growth. Secondly, it would be equal access to everyone of every asset we have. Whether it's education, skills, health, public, and social services. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam laid a vision of him in a speech where he talked about three things to adopt for the vision. First, to realize the value of our freedom. Second, to start doing ourselves a developed nation, not a developing nation. And the third note, that India must stand up to the world. I like to add one more in it, provision of social services to an estimate of 1.6 billion Indians at quality nodes is only possible through comprehensive use of digital systems like e-governance, e-learning, telemedicine, artificial intelligence, and much more. Smart cards, augmented reality, Bluetooth connected smart newspapers, strong digital presence, smart cutlery, smart hiring based on augmented reality. Innovation is taking two things that already exist, putting them together to make something new. Almost every sector will involve AI, that is artificial intelligence based framework and workings. Machines are going to perform more intelligent jobs than they are performing now. Technology is going to become as much as vast as it can. Simply saying, science of today is the technology of tomorrow. Healthcare sector. Health, the value of this word is very much realized in the last 2 years. Now the question arises, what healthcare and medical science will do to prevent such pandemics in future? The answer is simple. We have to develop a system that will make a prediction of coming diseases very early so that we can prepare the solutions for the arriving problems. Here are some technologies on which scientists are working to assure the good health of future generation. Nanotechnology, the science of extremely small particles. Some nanoparticles based treatments are multifunctional. For example, we can take example of tumor. They can both target the tumor and carry drugs for the treatment. Growing interest in the future medical applications of nanotechnology is leading to emergence of a new field, nanomedicine. On second note, we are going to discuss genetic testing. Genetic testing is a type of medical test that identifies changes in genes, chromosomes or proteins. It has led to new branches of science like genomics, genetic replications and much more. On third note, we are going to discuss surgical robots, as we are already discussing that robots are going to perform surgeries in future. Virtual reality in medical science. Virtual reality in medical science is enabling doctors to perform virtual operations in virtual theaters or virtual operation training centers. Before making the first incision, we can already plan a whole surgery. Next is education. Education is a field that builds a foundation of all other fields. It is a phase of child's life in which he not only learns the professional knowledge but also to interact and face with the society. So it should be on practical basis, not some theoretical basis. If we are teaching students on theoretical basis, we are just testing their memories, not what they are truly learning. We know laws. We know how they are implemented in theory, but not how in practical ways. So we need a system based on practical teaching, not just theory or memory-based terms. Future educators will have to understand the fact that students will need to learn a flexible, personalized format. For some this may mean having a more technological focused classroom. Students will want their learning experience to meet their interests, time constraints and academic needs. Artificial intelligence is the ability of a computer or a robot controlled by a computer to do the tasks. Next, I am going to discuss the quantum computing and the defense robots, which are the part of artificial intelligence. Quantum computing harnesses the phenomena of quantum mechanism to deliver a huge leap forward in a computation to solve certain problems. And defense robots are the robots which are going to perform the job of soldiers in future, so that we can save a lot of lives in future. Thanks and have a nice day.
Representing SRT Public School Bilga, and I am looking forward to present my presentation on the topic Vision of India, the role of science and technology. As we all know, science and technology is in every sphere of world, in every field, that is education, AI, communication, health and etc. Science and technology is a need. Understanding its importance, it is mentioned in our Constitution of India that scientific temper should be developed in every citizen. Science and technology are the tools that drive enlightenment, peace and economy of any nation. Unity is strength. When there is teamwork and collaboration, wonderful things can be achieved. I agree with this statement that scientific achievements are for betterment. If we use them in wars, they are a loss to economy, a shame of our abilities and against our humanity. Education is important for every individual, and our government is giving its best efforts to provide educations by giving scholarships and smartphones and tablets who couldn't afford this. With the help of technology, this will go much easier. In 2050, the technology will shape the school and education system. As you can see in this picture, the future classrooms will look like this and the study will go through the tablets. It's true that technology cannot be a great teacher, but technology in the hands of teacher would be great. For becoming a perfect nation, factor health is also important. For instance, this pandemic caused economic disturbances and affected millions of livelihood and their lives. But with such kind of pandemics we will face in 2050? First point of thinking that destroying all the viruses from all the world, and second, putting some changes in ourselves. I think killing all the viruses from world is not a good idea because viruses are important for us. But we can put changes in ourselves with the help of technology. That's nanotechnology, which will protect us from such kind of pandemics in future. Listening to all this, technology is like a gift or a source of enlightenment, but the today present technology is causing harm to the biodiversity, and biodiversity is important for us, and it's our responsibility to protect the biodiversity. We can make technologies like smart collars embedded with GPS, meters and sensors to keep a track of endangered species. And and making conservation drones which will protect our flora and fauna from natural disasters like forest fires. In my vision of India 2050, India will be a country with high technologies, and to run them technologies, we need energy. But in my opinion, we will stop using the non-renewable resources of energy, and we will use this solar energy, wind energy and hydro energies. Communication plays a vital role in human life. It has facilitates the exchange of information and knowledge, and it builds relationship with others. Social media is a common example of this communication technology. But this technology is causing harm to our private life. The test it leads to crimes like cyber crimes, cyber extortions and cyberbullying. But by the progress, this will become safer, and the cyber security will be improved in these apps to protect ourselves from this. The president of Russia, Vladimir Putin, gave a statement that the country who will emerge as an artificial intelligence industry king will emerge as a global leader. In my opinion, in my vision of India 2050, artificial intelligence will be seen everywhere in the world. Then, some of the artificial intelligence will be seen everywhere are like the smart cars, smart homes, smart assistants and drones. Technology is nothing without us, and it's on us how to use them appropriately. Now coming to the conclusion part of my topic, inventions change the way we live. With time, they inspire other inventions and improvements. Or it can be said that inventions, the change is only constant thing in nature, or we should move towards the progress. Now it's time for trivia part. Like in future, the time travel would be possible, but only towards the progress. The cars can swim under the water, and with improvements in AI technologies, we will be able to explore our universe and able to know more about the white holes, black holes and wormholes. And most of our population will be urban and cities will be less polluted. And this is all my vision about the India's 2050, and thank you very much.